Wall Street just erased every single dollar it lost since the US-Iran war began. Let that sink in for a second. The S&P 500 didn't just recover. It blasted to a brand new all-time high, closing at 7,022, up 0.8% on the day. But the real star, the Nasdaq, up 1.59%, punching through to 24,016, another record. Meanwhile, the Dow, it sat this party out, barely budging, down a tiny 0.15%, and the 10-year Treasury Yield, it ticked up to 4.28%. Bonds are selling off just enough to remind you that risk appetite is back. So why is this happening? 2 words: peace talks. Reports surfaced that the US is optimistic about a potential deal with Iran, even as it ramps up economic pressure behind the scenes. That glimmer of geopolitical calm sent investors rushing back into risk assets. And just like that, every penny lost during the conflict, gone, recovered, erased from the scoreboard. But here's the kicker. It's not just geopolitics fueling this rally. Earnings season is delivering. Bank of America climbed nearly 2%. Morgan Stanley popped over 4%. Both crushed their quarterly numbers. When the big banks are winning, it tells you something. Lending is healthy. Deal-making is alive. The financial plumbing of this economy is working. Now let's talk about the wild card of the day. Robinhood, up over 10% in a single session. Why? The SEC just loosened its day trading rules. Think about what that means. More retail traders, more volume, more commissions on options and crypto. Robinhood is basically the front door to that entire wave, and investors are betting big that this regulatory shift supercharges their business. Now zoom out for a second. Market sentiment sits at about 56 out of 100. That's greed territory, not euphoria, not panic, just confident greed. The yield curve spread is normal at 53 basis points. Unemployment is holding at 4.3%. Nothing screaming danger, but nothing screaming caution either. And that's exactly when you need to pay attention. Markets love to climb a wall of worry, but when the worry fades and peace talks dominate the headlines, that's when complacency creeps in. Tomorrow we get preliminary building permits data. It's not glamorous, but it's a real-time pulse check on housing and construction. If those numbers come in strong, it adds another brick to this bull case. If they disappoint, it could be the first crack. So what's the bottom line? This market just pulled off one of the most impressive recoveries in recent memory. War losses wiped clean, new highs across the board, earnings firing, regulation loosening. But remember, records are made to be broken, and so are winning streaks. If this kind of breakdown helps you make smarter moves with your money, hit that subscribe button right now.